Hello everybody, welcome back to Planet X News. This is Scott from the Nibiru channel. Ladies and gentlemen, it is July 6, 2017. And not too long ago, folks, we had some pretty powerful earthquakes that were rocking the region north of Yellowstone near the Lincoln, Montana areas. So far recorded 4 hours ago, magnitude 5.8. 11 kilometers south-southeast of Lincoln, Montana, with a depth of 13.57 kilometers recorded by the USGS. Now moving into some of the other earthquakes that occurred here 4 hours ago, magnitude 4.9, 4.4, 3.5, magnitude 4, 3.11, 3.91, 3.8, magnitude 4.45, magnitude 3.88, and magnitude 3.5. Folks, I'm going to turn the satellite feed on here. This is not too far from the Yellowstone caldera. I'm going to go ahead and back this out just a little bit so we can go ahead and show you exactly where this is occurring. Put the map back on here, and we'll just pan back a little bit. And here is Helena. And if you move down, let's go ahead and pan down just a little bit more. And you can see this is the Yellowstone caldera region, and just northwest of Yellowstone we have this pretty big swarm of earthquakes occurring today on July 6th. You know, and it's kind of funny that we just had this live stream with the doctor last night talking about apocalyptic times and what is occurring around the world. And, you know, this swarm of earthquakes up here in the Lincoln, Montana area, well, this wasn't the biggest event that occurred overnight and into the morning over in the South Pacific. And what we have going on over here is even bigger. We're going to go ahead and zoom into these earthquakes right here. Right here in the middle of the island, magnitude 6.9 at a depth of only 41 kilometers. Very, very shallow quake. I can guarantee probably everyone on this island definitely felt it. 3 hours ago, magnitude 6.5, magnitude 6.4, and then just 39 minutes ago, magnitude 4.6. And these are all relatively shallow quakes. You can guarantee people felt these probably over the entire region. We're going to go ahead and back up here a little bit, and we're going to move up to Japan here because there were a few notable earthquakes right off the coast. We had a magnitude 5.1 at a depth of only 10 kilometers, and then a magnitude 4.6 with a depth of only 8.56 kilometers. So we're going to go ahead and take a look a little bit deeper into the South Pacific. Santa Cruz Islands, magnitude 5.5. Now that was a deep earthquake coming in at 221 kilometers deep. Another earthquake here, magnitude 4.4. This is off the Fiji Islands, and this is massively deep, 538.54 kilometers deep. This is a critical earthquake right here, folks, that happened 6 hours ago. Now there's another earthquake behind here. We have to zoom in to see it. And another magnitude 5.2, 137.87 kilometers deep. So folks, the bottom line is, you know, we have something occurring here in the Montana area. You know, it's quite eye-opening to see this occurring north of Yellowstone. I would definitely say that, you know, in the course of the next several days, we do have large coronal holes that have opened up that are Earth-facing, and the solar wind will probably be picking up. These cosmic rays and energy will be impacting the Earth, I believe, very, very soon. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that real quick while I have your attention. We'll take a look at the solar wind predictor. We'll get this up on the screen. And as you can see, they have the predictions set out through the 11th. So we're going to go ahead and get this loaded so we can see the information. The internet service, yes, naturally running very, very slow already this morning. Okay, and we can see, I'm going to go ahead and just stop this so I can use the slider here. And this is what we're referring to right here. This is going to be moving in a little past the 7th. Coming in tomorrow, this solar stream of energy, you can see it's going to be impacting the Earth. I'm going to go ahead and move this forward just a little bit. The predictor model has it coming in on the 8th. There's a high possibility it may arrive earlier, it may arrive later. Remember, this is a prediction model. So this is actually not real time. But you can see as we move and progress through the 10th, this wave of energy passes us, and then there is another one coming. Now this one looks like it's going to skirt the Earth and not be a direct impact. Again, these are prediction models. Any of this information can change in a heartbeat. Now, as you can see, we are just past the 11th of July. This solar stream of energy is right next to the Earth. Again, this can change. This can actually expand and encompass the Earth very, very quickly. But as this energy comes towards the Earth, folks, you know, if you look down here, you're going to see the radial velocity. Okay, this is the energy coming in. One more day. We need the information for the 12th. We'll probably have that much later today. But as you can see already, this radial velocity is going to go up. There was a steady incline on the 9th as the prediction goes. And this will definitely be impacting the Earth. There is absolutely no doubt about it. We're going to go ahead and take a look real quick at the SDO. Once again, while I have your attention, I'll show you the coronal holes that have opened up. I was going to do a report on this yesterday, but I decided to wait another 24 hours and see these coronal holes develop a little bit more. And we're going to go ahead and look at the 211 angstrom view of the sun. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, you're looking at this large coronal hole, and it is stretching out. Now, don't worry about that little bit of shaking. That's just some adjustments from the SDO camera. They do it all the time. Sometimes it flips all the way around. But as you can see, this is actually starting to open up. I'm going to go ahead and stop this real quick. But you can see right here, this coronal hole and this coronal hole, they're probably going to be joining together here. This right here, this is definitely Earth facing. No doubt about it. But the energy coming from this coronal hole combined with this coronal hole, I believe we're going to see some updates on the solar wind that are not going to be in favor of these earthquakes not happening. And this is probably going to get a little worse. What I was seeing earlier, this area down here is expanding and opening also. So over the next couple of days, things are probably going to be very, very active. It's just a matter of time. We've already seen this earthquake here in the Montana area, just south of Lincoln and north of Yellowstone. So we're definitely going to be on alert, ladies and gentlemen. There are things happening. And, you know, as the doctor said in the live stream yesterday, these are apocalyptic times. There are things happening around the world on a minute-by-minute basis. We've seen massive flooding in China and Japan over the last couple of days. People are losing their lives. There is no doubt about it. So I do ask that you please stay tuned to the Planet X News channel. Stay tuned to the Nibiru channel. And later on this morning, we are going to have a live stream with our Planet X physicist. And we're going to take a little bit of a closer look at what has just happened in the Lincoln, Montana area, just north of Yellowstone. So please make sure you stay tuned. This is Scott from Planet X News and the Nibiru channel. Thank you for watching.